Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today we're going to be ranking all of the upcoming LEGO Disney 2021 summer sets that are going to be releasing. We have 7 sets that we're going to be going through in this video, and keep in mind that I will be ranking them from my least favorite to my favorite, and this is all based on my personal opinion, so be sure to let me know your rankings down below in the comment section of the video. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts and opinions on these sets, but without further ado, let's get straight into it here with number 7. Alright, so the first set that we have here is the Frozen Ice Castle 4+ set right here, and this set is honestly a pretty decent one right here. There aren't really any sets in this ranking that I dislike in any sort of way. It's just this one got put at the bottom mainly because of the Minnie dolls being included in this set. I'm just not a huge fan of them, and I tend to not really purchase the sets that include them. I think they definitely do have a place in LEGO, and I think they are still pretty decent and very good at representing the designs of these characters, primarily of course the Disney princess characters, but other varieties as well. But one of the main things that I do like in this set that I think might go a little bit unnoticed and underappreciated is that we have a new Olaf in this set right here without any sparkles or anything on him, and it looks really fantastic. Honestly, I think they did a great job with his design here, and then Elsa and Anna both do look pretty good in this set. I like both of their outfits, and there's a great amount of detail on them. And then the actual ice castle, I mean, it's a 4+ set, but honestly it's quite decent considering that. I think that the little sled that they have here is a nice build, and then the actual castle looks really great. I love all of the translucent pieces. The snowflake at the top as well looks really nice, so I do like that quite a bit. I love this little like teeter-totter right here. I think that's really great with some of the little snow babies there. So I think it's just a really nice little selection of things going on here. A little slide as well, so you get some good pieces considering everything in this set altogether there. It looks like quite a big amount of things, and you get some pretty good mini dolls and a nice new Olaf there. So I would say overall it's a pretty decent set, but it just happens to be my least favorite of the bunch. Next up here we have Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse's Space Rocket, and this is kind of kicking off a new sub-theme for LEGO Disney, and it is Mickey and Friends, which is really cool. I love that they're doing this because then we get minifigure versions of Disney characters here, of course primarily in the Mickey Mouse sort of universe, I suppose, if you want to sort of call it that, but you know, kind of the range of characters that you're going to get with that sort of bunch. But I think this set is pretty decent considering it is 4+. Once again, it's kind of similar comments as to the Frozen set. Now, I think that set had quite a bit more in it, but of course, this isn't as expensive in comparison to that one. And I've seen a lot of people commenting on how this rocket ship here looks like an Among Us character, and I think that is pretty funny that it kind of does, honestly. But I love the look of that right there, how you can kind of see an alien peeking through right there, and you actually do receive that alien in this set here in a really cool rock crystal right there, which I don't know if we've gotten it in that color previously, but if we haven't, it's really great to be getting it in that nice sort of lime translucent green there. The crystals as well in that coloring, and then Mickey and Minnie look really great. I believe there is a photo that I have of both of them here. There might even be a better one than that. Yeah, here we go. So you can see all of the detail here of both of them. Of course, their torsos and legs are the exact same as each other's, but there's still some pretty nice printing on there. A little bit more simplistic, but of course fitting with that sort of style that comes along with Mickey and Minnie. And then their heads are really cool, of course being exclusive there with the sort of space helmet over top of them. Now honestly, at first glance this kind of looked a little bit weird to me, but as I've looked at the figures a bit more in depth, I feel like it does work pretty well, and I like how Minnie's bow is still sticking out of the top there. I think that's kind of funny. And then the actual like components here inside of the ship you can kind of get a look at, so I do like that. I love how they have a hot dog there I like to think that's a bit of a reference to Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse, how they keep saying like hot diggity dog like in their theme song. I think that's kind of funny, and I feel like maybe that's a potential reference to that. I'm not sure if it really is. But then we also have this piece here, which I believe is new, and it comes in all of the Mickey and Friends sets, and it's kind of like a Mickey Mouse silhouette head right there piece, and I think that is really cool. I love this as well, this little like print here, because it is a 4+ set, so it's really cool to be getting that. There's definitely some great pieces in here, and it is a really fantastic set. I also don't know if we've gotten this. I kind of just noticed it, one of those like detector things. I'm not sure if we've ever had that before in Lego. I'm gonna guess that we probably have, but who knows. I think it's really cool nonetheless, and I feel like overall this is a really well-rounded set and has some great figures. Alright, next up here we have Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck's Farm, and this set here, honestly, considering it's a 4+ set, has a really comprehensive farm build here, I would say. I think you get a lot of great elements here, especially for someone in this target demographic. I feel like they could have a lot of fun with this set. That's why it's a bit lower on the list here for me personally, because it doesn't really cater towards what I'm really too interested in, but I will say that the minifigures are really great in this set. I really do love Mickey and Donald. Of course, it's great to be getting both of them in this set, and it's about $40 Canadian and then $30 in the US, so I'd say it's a pretty good price as well, considering everything you're getting. You get a lot of farm animals as well, including a horse, chicken, a sheep, and a bunny as well, so I'd say it's pretty comprehensive, and I love on the barn the prints there, because of course it's a 4+ set, so I think that's really great, and I just feel like it's a really comprehensive build. You get the tractor as well, so you have a vehicle included with the building also, and I just think it looks really great. It represents a farm very well, and you get 2 great minifigures within the set, so I'd say overall it's a fairly strong set. Right now we've got Mickey Mouse's propeller plane right here, and this set is so cool, especially considering, I know I haven't been listing the prices for all of the sets, but this isn't much of an informational video as it is more just for my thoughts and opinions, but this one's about $10 I believe in the US, so about $13.99 in Canada, so just a great deal here, especially considering the Mickey figure is exclusive to this set here, and I think he looks absolutely fantastic. I love the goggle printing there on his head, and the torso looks amazing. I love the little Mickey Mouse logo right there. I think that is so great, and it really looks nice on that design, and the actual propeller plane honestly has a really cute design to it. I love the compact build here because it doesn't really feel like it's like not much going on here. It feels like it's all packed in together nice and tightly and very cleanly as well, and then I love the little prints there on those circle tiles right there on the sides of each wing, so I like that quite a bit. And then of course once again we get that Mickey silhouette there on a little gas station right there is what I'm assuming that is, or no, not really a gas station, I suppose it's more of like to hold his tools there, so I think that's really cool as well. We can get an even closer look there at the figure with the plane. It just looks really nice. I really love this set. It's definitely one that I am very interested in picking up because I just think it has a nice design to it, a great figure to come along to it, and it's just a really cute and affordable set, so definitely one of my more favorite ones from the wave. Now we have another Disney mini doll style set right here, and this is Belle and the Beast Castle right here, and honestly this is an amazing build here. It is absolutely amazing how much detail they were able to pack into this set here. We can see all of these separate components here. You can see the wardrobe right there, and I love how they all have the faces on them as well. I think that is so great. You get Chip right there. Like, look at that detail there just on that small little cup piece right there. It is so fantastic that we have that, and you can see everything with all of the faces on there, and they all look phenomenal. I love that we get a horse and a mini little carriage there. I think that's a really really nice detail as well. And you even have the saddle if you want to switch that out to be able to ride on the horse individually. And then we can even see here as well all of the figures. You get Belle in 2 different outfits there, which is really nice, and then the Beast as well, which I absolutely love the head mold there. Of course, we've seen that previously, but I just think it looks so great here, and I love the cape as well. And then we just have some really fantastic details on the outside here. I love that there with the illustration. I think that looks really nice, and even around here on the windows there, I think that looks really fantastic also. So just some really great details there to just make for an amazing build. We can see all of the characters lined up here, so we can kind of flip through all of them. Once again, looking fantastic. You even get to switch out the Beast there for the prince right there with the head, so I love that added detail as well. And then if we move forward here, you can see the interior of the build, which just so much detail here. You have the ripped up image there of the prince, which looks really nice. We have some more separate sort of stickers there. I'm assuming these are stickers because I don't believe this is a 4+ set. So that's what I'm kind of assuming here, but it all looks pretty nice. I like all of the details here. Just some really cool scenes that you can set up from the builds here. I think those all go together really nice. You get a crown, you get a nice heart there. You get even a bookshelf there as well, which looks really fantastic. So some great details there as well. We can see some of the scenes that you can sort of set up here. I love this mirror right here. I think that looks really fantastic. Some really just nice details there, especially if you're a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast. You're gonna find some really cool Easter eggs within this set, so I love that. Some really fun scenes that you can set up here. It just looks like a really entertaining and fun play set to sort of have, and I think that's what's really important to deliver in these Disney sets here. So I think this one just absolutely nails it. It's absolutely one of my favorites. Great mini dolls within the set that honestly look really fantastic, and then a really nicely detailed set as well. So loving this set quite a bit. I think it's amazing and is definitely one that's worth picking up. Now we've got another Mickey and Friends set, and this is the fire truck and station right here, and honestly the build in this set is a little bit lackluster to me. It's 4+, so I was expecting something that would be kind of similar to this, but it just feels so much like a facade and like there isn't really much meat to the actual build here, so that's a bit disappointing. But honestly, I do really like the printing going on here on the outside of the actual fire station. I think they did do a really great job with that. And once again, I love getting the little Mickey Mouse silhouettes there along the build. I think that's really great to kind of brand it in that way. And of course, with the Mickey at the top right there, which is really nice. So I do like that. And then we'll go to a page with the actual figures here, because of course, there's some of the main sort of attractions here. So of course, the main thing is that we're getting Goofy and Pluto in this set. First time we're getting Pluto, and I think he looks amazing. They nailed it right there. Honestly, the tongue looks a little bit off, but I think it still looks really good, and I think it just takes some getting used to. I just haven't looked at the figure enough at this point, but I think it still looks really fantastic. The posing there looks great, and the actual colors look really great as well. They just nailed it with that. And then we get Goofy in this set, who of course his head mold was amazing, and this is a very rare figure. Of course, we're getting it with a different torso print here with the apron on, because of course he's grilling in this set, but I still think it's really an amazing way to be able to get this figure for, I believe it's like $50 in Canada, I think, then $40 in the States, so a pretty good deal right there. And then Mickey and Minnie right there, who also look amazing. I love their fire uniforms there, or their firefighter uniforms, I suppose. I think those look really nice. The leg printing as well is really well done, and then I love their helmets also, and I like, once again, how Minnie's bow is just poking out of the top there. I think that's a really nice added detail there. So both of those look really fantastic as well. And then the other details of the set here, of course, you have some play features going down the pole right there, which I think is really cool. You can see the fire truck right there, which is a smaller build, of course, but I still think it does the job. And I like how Goofy's in there eating as well. He's just like, you know what, I'm just chilling at the fire station here. It's totally cool, and I love their little lookout here, how it's just a small pair of binoculars. I honestly think that's kind of funny, how it's just that it's not like a big telescope or anything. So so I think that's cool. You have a little training post as well to put out some fires, so that's cool. Once again, another look at the figures and some of the accessories as well, so it all comes together to look really great. I love that. I like that they're kind of saving Goofy here. I think that's pretty cool. So it's a unique sort of set. I think it's got some great figures in it, which I'm really excited to be able to get now in a more affordable set. And of course, Pluto's a nice addition as well. So a really well done set. I do like it quite a bit. And I haven't really mentioned this, but I like the illustrations on the back as well. Kind of weird that Daisy's on the back here, but still, I think they all look really great in that sort of style there. It's a very classic looking style, which I like quite a bit. So yeah, just a really fantastic set, a great 4+1 with some amazing figures. Now we've reached the number one spot here in the list, and I'm sure a lot of people weren't expecting this one to be my top pick, but it is Minnie Mouse's ice cream shop right here, and honestly, I just really love this set. It's also only 25 bucks, and I love both of the figures so much, so we'll break it down here. We'll kind of go through all of the elements. Let's start off with the figures for a change here. I think that Minnie looks so great in her alternate dress there. I love that the arms are dual molded there, or dual printed, I suppose, with both of the colors there, and I like the outfit quite a bit. I think the polka dots look really nice, and I love the dress piece as well, or the skirt piece, I suppose. That looks really nice there in the fabric, and then her actual head, of course, just standard looking Mickey there, but I love that we get Daisy in this set as well. More simple printing on the torso, but it still looks really nice. Some nice little beach wear there, and I just love that we're able to get that figure in such an affordable set here. And then the legs, you can see a bit of the printing there. It looks really great on both of them, so I love that a lot as well. So fantastic figures, knocking it out of the park there. You can see them doing some of the activities at the beach there in that image, and then we can see the vehicle as well. We can see some more right there, and I love the stand here. I think it's so great, the little ice cream stand. I think there's some really cool stuff going on here, so I like that, and I like the color scheme as well. And then we have even an advertisement sign here, which I really do like quite a bit, so I think that design looks pretty great as well. Then we can even take a look at the bow here on the top, which I think looks really nice. Now I'm pretty sure that's just like some cardboard. I don't think it's an actual Lego piece or anything, but I still think it looks really nice there and gives a cool sort of logo for the actual ice cream shop there that Mickey or Minnie is running, I suppose. So I like that as well, and it's just a really great set. I love the sort of concept of it. I like what's going on here. The figures are really fantastic, so it just nails all of it here, and I feel like it checks off all of the check marks. Don't get me wrong, I really like the fire station one, but I feel like it's maybe a little overpriced. I don't want to exactly say that, because you are getting some really desirable figures within the set, and Pluto as well, which is a brand new mold also, so I think it's still really great, but I do just really love this set here, so that's why it's at my number one spot here. I think it's a great set with some really fantastic builds and minifigures. Alright, so that's going to conclude the video here for my ranking of all of the LEGO Disney 2021 summer sets, and keep in mind, once again, this was all just my personal opinion, so be sure to let me know your rankings down below. I'm really curious to hear what your thoughts are on these sets and your opinions on the mini doll ones and then the Mickey and Friends ones as well. If you're interested in picking them up, be sure to let me know, and if you did enjoy this video, it would be highly appreciated if you could leave a like, also subscribe as well. If you want to check out some of my other content, I'll definitely be discussing some of the other 2021 summer sets in other videos, so be sure to check those out when they do release on the channel. So thanks so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.